Boston, make some noise. It's Lindsay Ell. Look at her all pretty and neon. Lindsay, hi, I'm Marissa.
Hi.
We've met like a few times.
We have. It's so good to see you.
Yeah.
It's so good to see you guys. I mean, this is where the party's at.
Look at this, all these pretty faces.
Dang.
And they're just like, they're ready to party. I mean, they've been partying all day.
Good. That's what we expect. That's what we expect, Boston.
So, listen, welcome back to Boston.
Thank you.
I couldn't get down there, but I just saw a video of you shredding that guitar side stage, like not even on stage yet. And she was already all in, Boston. It was intense, but you're just phenomenal.
Thank you. That was so much fun, you guys. Like when we can stand on stage and see people as far as you can see down the street.
You literally can't see the end of the crowd on this.
You can't see the end of the crowd. It's
phenomenal.
so awesome.
It's amazing.
Y'all are amazing.
So, listen, I have a Lindsay Ell story.
Uh-oh.
It's going back to, just picture it, okay? 2017.
Okay.
I didn't say it was that long ago. So picture Saratoga Springs, New York.
Uh-huh.
You had just played, it was the Brad Paisley tour.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, a tornado watch came through.
I remember this night.
And all of us had to be shoved into this back cement room where there was Brad's bar and a piano. And
what more could you need in life, really?
I mean, it was like the weirdest experience. There's lightning going through the one window. I think the power may have gone out at one point.
The power did go out.
And all of us are just like, so this was supposed to be something completely different.
And the best part, and it's why I love you guys so much, is, we were on a weather delay for a while, but nobody left.
No.
Everybody stayed. The show actually got back on like a few hours later. I think
it was a long time
But then
later.
the show went on, and that's the coolest part.
And there was no curfew that night. That was
True.
Amazing. But with experiences like that, you've been on the road a lot. I mean, obviously that's one. Do you have another one that stands out in your head? Like, what's going on?
Oh my gosh. Sometimes, being on the road, last year we played 235 shows, and we were on the road 280 days. And so it's just like you get used to living on the road, and like regardless of what happens. I was it was right before I was heading over to London for a tour, and I was in LA. My car got broken into, my backpack got stolen, and I had like my laptop and my guitar essentially, and my passport, and everything else got stolen. And my paddleboard. And then I get on a plane and fly to New York, had a radio show, and was flying to London. Then my paddleboard got lost. Like the airline completely lost it. And so in the span of 12 hours, I lost like everything.
Wow.
And I had my passport and me and a guitar. And I was like, well, I guess we'll just figure the rest out.
I guess I'm just going to write songs about it all then.
Exactly.
Well, I want to, congratulate you for all the success with Criminal.
Thank you.
And then also what happens in a small town. I mean, do you feel like you've been working so hard for so long that all of a sudden it's all happening at once?
It's kind of crazy. I feel like I've been doing this ever since I was a little girl, and you guys have been right there with me the whole time.
Well,
and thank you so much.
How can we not?
But yeah, with everything with Criminal and then everything with what happens in a small town, this past year has been insane, and I'm having the time of my life. I'm so grateful for Brantley for asking me to be a part of the song, and we've been on the road on tour with him, and then y'all for playing it as much as you are. Like, thank you so much.
Because you guys just broke into the top 10, I think, too, right?
We did, yeah. It's my first top 10 ever, which is crazy.
So right? So the big question now is, how do we celebrate when it hits number one? Because you guys are going to help get it to number one, right?
We like that. That's a good question. We haven't even thought about a celebration. I haven't taken a vacation in like 3.5 years or something.
Well, given you had like 10 days off in that time.
That's true. So maybe I'll go on vacation. Like a forced celebratory vacation.
So I want to ask before we wrap this up here, because I've seen you do a lot of crazy things. Everybody knows that like you've got this intense workout routine. If anybody follows her on social, you've seen all of that. I just saw you throwing axes. So, right?
So I did the technique of like the two-hand throwing like over your head, and it actually like I kind of was all right at it. I'm usually awful at those kind of things, but I'm like I got it like pretty close to that bullseye.
So I think that what we can all say is that Lindsay Ell is just a giant badass, and that's perfectly
I don't know
fine.
about that,
I mean,
but I was an expert.
Oh, that's punny.
Yeah.
That's real punny.
Yeah.
Lindsay, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today and having a blast.
Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome back to Boston. Get
Thank
back here again
you.
soon. Can't wait for what 2020 brings.
Boston, I love you guys so much. And we'll
Thanks,
be back
Lindsay.
soon, I promise.